And we are live.
Hello, happy Friday the 13th, everybody. I'm Kat, joined by Scott and Steve. And figured we'd do a Friday free-for-all. It's been a long time since we've done one of these for Jason Voorhees Day. Like, I got my shirt on. I wish it was Friday. Well, it's your lucky day, Jason, because it is Friday, and it's Friday the 13th, so it's even
That's
better.
right.
And I figured I'd make this an unboxing video. Got a couple things here that'll be kind of fun. So, yeah.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward. You have been telling me about your unboxing for a while, and I am excited to see what nature of steelbook this be.
So, I guess we'll begin with, I thought first for the spirit of Friday the 13th to unbox another zombie-related film that I just got the 4K steelbook of, and that is Return of the Living Dead.
Oh, nice.
This has got a 4K disc with 4 commentaries. It's got a Blu-ray disc with some featurettes on it, and it's got a second Blu-ray disc with a bunch of bonus features on it. So now you're going to open it and see the rest of the disc art entails.
I remember when I could open things with my teeth.
Yeah, they used to have a little bit of a sticker over the side so you could pull it off easily, and they don't really have that anymore.
Look who it is.
Okay.
Hey, you know, this is perfect timing because I've always wanted to tell people that Jason is my favorite name. I don't know why. And I've always wanted to change my name to Jason Jones. So I'd be JJ instead of BJ, which just works out better.
Right.
Look how glossy that is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, that's rad.
That's a beaut.
Yeah, we got the 3-disc set there.
It's a beaut, Clark, a beaut.
That's a beaut.
Directed by Dan O'Bannon.
Oh.
This is actually a pretty fun movie. This is the one with the guys who work at the old army hospital who accidentally let some chemical out that start this toxic gas that starts resurrecting all the zombies or all the corpses from the cemetery. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I have the vinyl. It's an amazing punk rock soundtrack. If you guys haven't heard it, I mean, you hear the songs in the movie, but I did a whole film and vinyl episode on it because the punk rock really fuels the fun of the movie.
Oh, hey, DJ Play Nice. Rock.
What up, yo?
Yes. And I guess we can get on to the main event. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
The Sean Connery 4K digital 007 film collection.
Wow.
Oh, they got the cover notes with all of the specs for it. The original Bond. It says this limited edition collection features 6 of the films that established the enduring franchise: Dr. No, From Russia with Love, Goldfinger, Thunderball, You Only Live Twice, and Diamonds Are Forever, complete with commentaries, bonus features, and numbered certificate of authenticity. Interesting. Nice. So here we go. Let's see. Let's hope it's in great condition because sometimes people get these things and, you know.
They've been thrown around by Amazon workers.
I actually watched, came through my feed, I think it was Facebook or Instagram, somebody unboxing the very same thing just like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Stoked.
Nice. All right, let's see how we get this off. Oh, I see. There we go.
I'm curious. So is it like a slip cover? Is the box a slip cover or is it like a box?
So this is just a cardboard slip cover on it.
Sure.
I got that off. Wow, this is nice. Get that.
Ooh, that's what I was asking about.
Yeah.
That looks good. I wish I could see it.
Let's see what we got here. Kind of glossy finish here. We got Dr. No.
Hells yes.
Nice. You can see on that.
Did you just rub Sean Connery's?
I thought there was dirt on it, but it was actually just the sheen on the buttons on his shirt. But that's the
nice recovery, Cat.
It's got a digital code in here.
Oh, nice.
Let's see.
It won't work in Canada, so what do I care?
That's true. Oh yeah, we got him driving. Picture of him driving the Tiger in there. This is just the
nice.
4K discs. We don't need the Blu-ray, but they got all the bonus features on there too, which is nice.
Sweet.
Let's see what this certificate of authenticity has to say.
Now, this would be the man with the Russia and love.
Well, first I pulled out the certificate. So this says Certificate of Authenticity 007 Sean Connery 6-film collection. Sean Connery is the quintessential James Bond. This limited edition collection features 6 of the films that established the enduring franchise. Number 1,671 of 15,300. It's a very specific number. 15,300.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes in this nice little slip thing to keep it reserved, so that's nice. Let's see, time to get
This
the
central self-destructing. Oh wait, wrong franchise.
Oh, here we go. For Russia with Love.
Nice.
Oh, that's rad. Aliens will come to this earth and they will dig up this steelbook collection and they will be like they worshipped a man named James Bond.
Yes, they did.
Oh, I like that the disc is red. That's appropriate. Oh, that is nice. Also with the matte finish.
I like that movie.
It's a great movie. Oh no, it's absolutely fantastic.
Gold.
But yeah, what color is the disc on Goldfinger? Better be fucking gold.
Purple.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, that's cool. This is awesome.
Is that Tilly? They give Tilly over her pussy.
They did, because I guess it's.
I guess you have to open up the case to get
the disc. Isn't exactly gold. It's kind of
green.
Kind of green. That 70s.
Yeah.
Type green. I'm not sure what the thinking was there.
It's like that avocado green that all the refrigerators.
Hey, Kat, here's a nice companion piece.
Oh, nice.
The record. It's bitchin'.
It's bitchin'.
Here we go. Thunderball.
Thunderballs.
Yes, exactly. Oh, Jetpack Man.
They picked great pictures for these.
They did. Let's see what they got here. Okay, this one's kind of like a brownish orange kind of disc. The famous that's the really great production publicity photo of Largo with his goons. Got You Only Live Twice. Fans will remember that this was my lowest ranked Bond film of the 25 when Scott and I ranked them. But of course you got Blofeld with
Blofeld.
I forgot his cat doesn't have a name in these movies. I almost said Mr. Bigglesworth. It's just the cat.
Finger pussy.
Oh, yep, and another shot of Little Nelly, the teal.
Yeah,
Q standing there in his khakis.
Now, do you have Diamonds Are Forever?
I do. It's coming right now.
Outstanding.
Diamonds Are Forever. Bond at the
I have a soft spot for this place. I love Diamonds Are Forever.
That is a diamond and crystal satellite.
Like shattered glass.
Yeah, that's a cool one. They didn't show what the rear images were going to be, so this is neat seeing these for the first time.
Super
cool! And they got the moon landing with the moon colors for
the
inside artwork.
Yeah, very cool.
It's really awesome. And then it seems that the included digital copy, I think, it's a one code for all 6 type thing.
Great.
So that's yes.
I would be jealous if if I lived in the continental United States, I'm sure I could take advantage of it. But I am but a mere Canadian.
But I like that it's got the nice foam interior, like the Game of Thrones set and the Harry Potter set and the Avengers set and the Batman set, and you got the letters. Across all the way around the back.
Yeah.
I love that they're going to be doing this for each of them. I suppose I don't know when the next one comes out. I assume that the Lazenby, Dalton, and Brosnan are just going to be all paired together because that
Right,
total
makes
7.
Yeah.
Man,
that makes sense.
This is epic.
That's cool. That's one of the better box sets I've ever seen.
Yes. Sean Connery 007 6-film collection. Just released on Tuesday.
How much did that set you back?
$138
Not too bad.
plus tax. But
138 sovereign individuals she had to smuggle into a slavery camp.
138 cougar ants.
Yes. Blood diamonds.
Yeah. Doubloons.
No, not the doubloons. Anyway, no, that's an amazing set. That's an amazing box set.
Great.
Like I'm looking for, I just got Dirty Work on 4K, and it makes me realize that I have to get a 4K player. Like I got a 4K TV. I don't think you can't get a 4K TV these days.
Oh, you can get a 4K TV these days.
No, I mean, like, I don't think you cannot get a 4K
Oh, they can't, right.
Like, every time it'll say, look, it's 4K, even if it's
always
not.
tells you all the equipment that you need to be able to watch it.
I just don't have the player.
That's something we need to get you. Well, if you have the TV, first of all.
Yeah, well, I only have one 4K, and it's Dirty Work.
Well, we can always change that.
All right. We can get you some 4K DVDs or 4K Blu-rays.
Spice World.
Spice World? Yeah.
Spice World, if you'd like it.
I would love it if they did it 4K.
I guess I just show this off as it's sitting here. I got the
go for it.
The Brave New World.
Captain America 4. Brave New World.
God, that movie sucked.
It did.
I
but
liked
as a
it.
completist, look at the comic-like covers for the discs.
Artwork is dope, though, on that.
Yeah, look at that for the Blu-ray for
really cool.
The Red Hulk.
Yeah.
And then this really dope.
I liked it.
Yeah, that looks great.
Man, that's awesome.
It was better than the Marvels.
Oh, yeah.
That's a low bar. I think
the Red Hulk was played by Alan Ehrenreich, right?
Yes.
So this is the Friday the 13th fun free for all. I figured we haven't done these in a long time, and it'd be fun because they used to be quite fun when we had these on our channel.
Yeah,
use the unboxing as a way to sucker people in.
Right.
It might work because we have 4 viewers.
Right.
Hey.
Hey.
You know, as long as you have as many viewers as panelists, you're in good shape.
Yeah.
That's the way we look at it on our channel.
That's funny.
I did send a link and a message to.
Well, it's good to see DJ Play Nice rock as always.
Old Man Bird.
Old Man Bird. What is this madness? Why are you dancing? It's a Friday night and we're hanging out with friends. And thank you for being a friend.
Hey, what's up, Old Man Bird?
And
my boy.
Cool.
You're my boy, Blue.
You're welcome, DJ Play Nice. Always fun to host a show. Scotty Salute.
You know what I love about DJ Play Nice? He just shows up to like show support, even if he doesn't care about what you're talking about. You know, I love that guy.
He's awesome.
He is.
And I guess I'd be remiss since it is Friday the 13th that I should show these off. So let me just pull these up here because I got them.
See, and that's the thing. I'm not much of a Friday the 13th individual.
Here's the remake thing from 2009.
I love that movie, man.
I do. It's really fun. I don't know why so many people didn't like it.
It made a lot of money.
Are you talking about the new one?
The 2009 one, it had like the most boobs out of any Friday the 13th movie.
The Killer Cut does. Yeah, the Killer Cut's really violent and really gory. And
it gives you a little bit of a story, but it's not stupid. You know, it kind of gives Jason motivation.
And it's got
I kind of love that movie.
Yeah.
Jason motivation.
Killer. Friday the 13th. This is just the standard Blu-ray. I didn't bother upgrading to the 4K because it looks fine. All the
Oh, that's pretty rad.
Yeah, they were putting these out once a year in October, but then when Best Buy was going to terminate its steelbook contract, they put films 5 through 8 on a single steelbook, and I'm like, no. Thought maybe Walmart would renew it, but they didn't. You're doomed. You're all doomed.
I've been doomed.
Friday the 13th, Part 2, the one where we really get to see Jason. Let's try breaking through the there. Then finally we get to.
Do you have Jason X on the steelbook?
Oh no, I only have the first 4 in the remake on physical.
All right.
I'll be right back. Friday the 13th, Part 3, where he gets his hockey mask. Yeah, so here's what I was talking. Oh no, it was the 8 movie collection. That's right. So after they put out the first 4, when they found out they were going to get their contract terminated, they just took the first 8 and put them in one steelbook that they were offering, but it was overpriced. I'm like, I don't need extra copies of the first 4, you know. And finally, the last one here, which, contrary to its title, let's see, Jason's body has disappeared from the morgue. Contrary to the title, it is not the final chapter of the Friday the 13th saga.
Yeah,
but
there is no
sort of, I think, the end of that first main storyline, I guess, because after that they went to the copycat killer or the imposter or whatever.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's been too long since I've. Yeah, the ridiculous. They get schlockier and schlockier. Yeah, I don't think I would collect the rest if they came about, because I remember these movies being better than they are when I saw them. But they were.
Yeah, they're comfort movies, aren't they? Which
That's
one
true.
has Crispin Glover? 3? I think.
I remember maybe. And I guess I'd pull out this other horror movie because it happens to be right next to it, and that is Fright Night.
Horror movie. This is going to be a movie about a horror?
Fright Night.
Oh, no, Fright Night. Well,
yeah.
kind of.
Yeah, the original. That's also 3-disc set.
Dope.
Nice disc art. It's dope.
Fright Night's
The
great.
remake, I love the remake. I think
The remake with Colin Farrell and Antoine Yelchin. It was great.
I loved it. I
remember.
I think it's one of the best remakes.
I took a first date to see that in 3D because 3D was still, kind of a thing, and we just were enjoying. Well, David Tennant is so good in that movie because he takes the place of, they change. He's not like some hack TV host. He's like a fucking fortune teller. I can't remember what he is, but
he's a magician or something.
Yeah,
and I love it that they make it just this Arizona neighborhood, which is like the most bland, boring thing you can possibly think of. I
was really pleasantly surprised at that movie because I didn't expect anything.
And McLovin's the one that played what's his name? Richie? The character's like, you're the man, Brewster.
I see Cookie on the couch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's there.
I've never seen Fright Night, neither the original nor the
they're both good.
The remake.
I think you would like the original, and maybe the remake.
I'd like them both.
Fright Night 2 is not bad, but it's not nearly as good as the first one.
Is it better than House 2, the second story?
Well, nothing can beat that little slug creature that they hang out with. And what did they call him? Pops or whatever, the old cowboy?
I forget.
Maybe Tex. I think they call him Tex.
I finished reading War of the Bounty Hunters today. The Star Wars comic set between Empire and Jedi, and I felt like I probably should have read Volume 2 of my Star Wars omnibus before reading War of the... Because naturally you assume that because the plot is Boba Fett departing Cloud City with Han Solo and being pursued by bounty hunters, that, you'd be good because it takes place after Empire. No problem.
Right.
But all these other characters started showing up, and some of them I recognized because the characters aren't from the movies, from the comics. I'm like, I probably should have read this. And Crimson Dawn shows up, Lady Kira shows up, and I'm like, it was a good story. I mean, but problem is, there were so many things that was setting up that it took a while to get to the climax. The climax was great, but because they were combining elements from different
they tainted with your Disney Star
things that they
Wars
kind of
character.
repeat. Well, they repeat things too, because they give you the main run, the War of the Bounty Hunters run, then they give you like the Afro run, and then the Crimson Dawn or whatever, and it starts like, okay, and you're seeing the same things from different perspectives, but it's not a Rashomon story. So it's basically you're seeing the same thing because it's like that's the consequence of when you're putting an omnibus together. And when you get to the end of the story, it says, "Oh, here's the epilogue," but the epilogue is like another 100 pages of different character stories. So it was a little weird the way they kind of jumped, but when you get to the bulk of it, I thought it was still a good story.
I like
just in the Shadows of the Empire 8-episode series, limited series. And who would you guys cast as, what was his name, like Dax Shepard?
Dax Rendar.
Dax Rendar. Who would you cast? Who would you cast? Like it would have to be like, I would say like 10 years ago, it'd be the guy that played Sawyer in Love. But I
can't remember the guy's name, but I know exactly who I'd cast. Brendan
Scalar. It sounds amazing.
I can't remember his name. Brendan Scalar, I think it is.
What was he from?
From 1920.
I can see you love this guy.
He was just in a movie Drop.
Oh, Brendan Scalar. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I could.
How about Armie Hammer? Too soon?
No,
it's hard to think. Like it doesn't have to be a really good-looking guy. It just has to be like a rough and tough guy, because you only really see him from the back in the game, But I don't know. Yeah, that's what everybody. Yeah, but he's too good-looking. It wouldn't make sense that he was a bounty hunter, But I know you were joking, Scotty. But I just would love to see that because that story is really cool. But we won't.
Yeah. Who did I say when we were at dinner? Did we talk about this at dinner when we?
Yeah, we did. We did talk about it. Yeah.
John C. Reilly.
Oh, that's when we started going. Oh yeah, no. Oh, look out for the Whopper. Yeah. That's not a lightsaber.
Yeah.
Who would you cast as Prince Zizor?
Well, Mads Mikkelsen.
I don't know who that is.
The villain in Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, I just
Willem Dafoe.
Oh no.
I can't remember the villain because I didn't play it.
He's got the green skin and he's got the one black ponytail, or
Oh yes.
John Hamm.
Timothée Chalamet.
That'd be funny.
Well, I still think that John Hamm would have been the perfect Admiral Thrawn.
No.
He could have probably pulled it off. I always thought Jason Isaac would be perfect.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is perfection, Steve. Jason Isaac, because he's basically played that character his whole career.
Right.
Like that is fantastic.
I love that casting. That's been my fan casting for a long time. I'm not,
dude. Yeah,
he paint on the guy and let him go, dude.
There's nothing more like sinister than when Jason Isaacs is talking on screen.
I know who I cast as Prince Zizor. I just cast Gary Oldman because he basically played him in Fifth Element. He dresses like him.
Oh, where are the stones? Where are the stones? Give me the stones.
Give him one crate.
I heard that he got knighted.
He did.
He did.
That's cool and all, but when you've played Dracula, Commissioner Gordon, fucking Winston Churchill, it's probably kind of low on achievements.
I don't know.
But I don't know. Brits are weird.
Yeah,
Brits
if you're British, it's probably.
Well, I think he does a lot of theater too. So
Yeah, he does.
Replay all that. Oh, what about Carl Urban for Dash Rendar like 10 or 15 years ago or 20 years ago?
Oh, that's perfect because he's good looking, but he's also rough.
Yeah, he's rough and scruff kind of. That'd be a good casting, I think.
That's actually perfect. He probably could have done it like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that much older than me.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't know, but that's perfect. Yeah, that's exactly who you think of when you think of Dash Rendar for sure. Dax Shepard, whatever.
Or we can get more.
Don't. I don't want Dax Shepard in the role. I'm just saying.
Get more offensive and go back in time and get Joseph Wiseman to play Zizor after playing Doctor No. Or you can play Prince Zizor.
Shizor.
No.
The name of the character is Shizor.
Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah, who knew?
With an X?
Yeah.
Yeah. I always, as a kid, I always just pronounced it Zizor. Because
so did I. Yeah, me too. But apparently it's Shizor.
Speaking of John Hamm, there was a guy in the dugout in the baseball game I'm watching who looked just like him from one of the coaches.
No way. That's awesome. I'm looking forward to Fantastic Four, but every time I watch that trailer, I think about how much better it would have been if John Hamm was there without a pencil mustache, acting like a pussy, and he was Mr. Fantastic.
Like a lot of people got all excited when Krasinski, because Krasinski was a fan favorite casting. And
that's because
because
he was like the runner-up for Captain America or something like that. I think, right?
I think people wanted him in the MCU.
I think they fan casted him there because they wanted his wife to play Sue Storm. They wanted that.
Oh, really?
Originally that would have been really cool, but I always kind of saw like a Joseph Gordon-Levitt in that role because he's not supposed to be like a buff guy. He's just supposed to be a smart guy, and he's played that before. I could have seen that, but
but I find Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Taylor Thomas, like I find him smug.
Yeah,
Anthony
he also
Taylor
still looks really young. He still looks like a little.
That's what I liked about it. He could fill that role for 10 or 15 years. Yeah.
No, but I mean,
Pedro's gonna age out of this motherfucker after the second movie.
That's true.
I still think he looks too young for Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, no,
I think they're gonna kill. I think they're gonna kill Mr. Fantastic within like 3 or 4 movies.
Well, like they did John Krasinski. They're like, hey, everybody, this is what you wanted. Fuck you. We're gonna kill him.
I like that.
Kill them all. I think
I like that.
Oh, you're darling.
I think you're right, Scotty. I don't think he's probably long for the world.
I don't know.
Now that
we all have Pedro Pascal fatigue right now, so
I don't.
I haven't actually seen him in much of anything. I've seen him in Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, The Last of Us, The Mandalorian.
Well, I haven't seen him in anything because I don't go see his movies, but he's in like 4 movies in July.
Yeah, but did you see what was the one with Nick Cage?
Well, she just said Unbearable.
Yeah.
Well, that movie's only funny because of Nick Cage. But
did you see it?
He's in a movie that
I saw it in the theater. Yeah,
he's in a movie that premiered today or yesterday.
Yeah, Dakota Johnson and Captain America. Yeah,
Materialist.
It looks awful, but Dakota Johnson was fucking hilarious on Hot Ones yesterday. Oh my gosh!
I think it was John Campion, but somebody was saying that she was not very good in this movie. She just doesn't elevate.
I don't really even think she's that good of an actress, but in real life, she was so goddamn funny because the guy from Hot Ones is like, "Hey, we can all be superheroes," and she looks into the camera. She goes, "I tried and failed." And I'm like, "Yeah."
My favorite role of hers so far has been the Peanut Butter Falcon. She's great.
Oh yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
But I agree, Steve. I've seen the trailers from Materialist. It's like it looks very amateur, like a streaming movie or something.
It's weird that it's an
Something-
A24 movie.
Yeah, something about like the acting and the delivery of the lines in the trailer and everything just kind of something puts me off about
I heard
it.
Evans
and
and
she's
Pedro
30,
Pascal
39
and
years
Evans.
old, and Pedro's like 55. It's just
I heard that they're bringing it, but she doesn't live up to the.
Yeah, I don't think she's a very good actress, though. I do think she's pretty good in Suspiria, but maybe that's just because I love that movie.
That movie. Yeah.
I kind of feel Chris Evans doesn't have a ton of range either.
No, he doesn't.
He's the same charm, the same kind of happy. I haven't seen him do much else.
My favorite performance of Chris Evans is in Not Another Teen Movie, and I'm not joking. He's so fucking funny in that movie.
Yeah.
He's good in that. There's a little dramatic when he gives those small dramatic roles. He is pretty good in those.
Nah, he's not that good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Well, he's like average.
What happened to Scott?
He just left.
He just left, I guess. I don't know.
I think Chris Evans has charisma and some charm, and he's obviously very good looking. He seems like a cool dude, but like I don't know how drama. I don't know. Maybe he could. I don't know. All I know is he's really funny.
Small movies.
He started his career out doing comedies, and he was fucking great in those. And that's just.
I think he directed a movie too.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
like
that's another small movie. That movie was not bad. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, and he was good in it.
Where'd Scotty go?
He just dropped. He's been mute for a while, and he's just gone. So I don't know.
Oh, he probably went to smoke or something.
No, he usually just turns off the camera, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've always thought he was really funny. And then Johnny Storm he was fucking perfect in 2005 for that.
Oh yeah,
I mean, absolutely perfect. And that the casting, Jessica Alba, I don't care. Like people can say like, well, they cast her because she's hot. I don't really remember much of her in that movie because in 2005, like it was mostly the Man Show, but they casted that movie pretty great. And I think they casted this one pretty great. Pedro, he's a good actor, but I'm just like, stop it.
I know, he's just in everything.
Give me John Hamm.
I see. That's the thing. I don't feel like he's in everything. I haven't seen much of anything in it.
He's in a lot. He's in a lot, Kat.
I'm gonna look that up right now just to see.
Look at his IMDb. There's probably like 6 or 7 2025 movies.
Well, and if you watch The Last of Us too, you just got done watching 8 episodes of.
Well, and he's actually the only.
He was actually in this
in that second season. Still. Like, yeah, he's like the only good thing. He's not a bad actor. It's just like.
No, I think he's a really good actor.
It's just like calm down.
That's why everybody wants him in their shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, calm down.
Cat's on a mission to prove.
I don't.
I can.
A lot of these things I'm reading, I haven't even heard of though.
Like, okay. Well,
so going back just to 2020 for the start of this decade, there was Wonder Woman 84. Something called We Can Be Heroes. I've never heard of it. Then he did the Nick Cage movie, along with something called The Bubble and House Comes with a Bird, all in 2022. I haven't heard of those other 2 movies. 2023, something movie called Strange Way of Life. Never heard of it. They're short films. Okay, that's why. 2024, he was in a few of them. He was in Freaky Tales. I don't know what that is. The Drive-Away Dolls. It was just a cameo. I saw that. It was not a good movie.
Yeah. The
Uninvited. I didn't see it. The Wild Robot voice role. Oh yeah, and he was going to Gladiator 2. I guess that was okay. So I think The Uninvited and Gladiator 2 are like the 2 big live action roles where he had substantial stuff to do. This year he has Materialist, Eddington, which will be out next month.
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, and that's it. And then next year just Mandalorian and Grogu and Avengers.
Yeah, but those ones that you named are all in the same month.
No, Materialist is this month. Eddington and Fantastic Four next month, and nothing for the rest of the year.
Okay, I'm sorry. June and July, 3 movies. That's a lot. That's a lot.
And
then
he's not in nearly as much the way people talk about it, though.
He's in TV shows too.
But it's like you're playing Mr. Fantastic. Shave the fucking mustache; it'll grow back. Mr. Fantastic doesn't have a mustache. Just shave it. Why not?
Oh
my god!
Actually, I think there's several runs where Mr. Fantastic had messed up.
Scotty just said he died.
He died?
That's what he said in the private chat.
Oh.
I
think I was talking too much. He doesn't like it when I talk too much.
Well, he could have contributed.
Right? He's like, I don't know what these guys are talking about anymore. So later.
Well, I hope you come back, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Gosh, Tom posted a picture from the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Museum, and it's really scary.
Wait, what? Tom Jr. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Like, can you spot Tom?
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
He's having fun.
Where's Waldo?
He's having fun.
Yeah, that's true. That's cool. I sent him a link, too, but he probably won't be here. I died. Okay, so Scott died. That's all right.
Do you guys have I have about 3 or 4, but Kat, I don't know if you're going to talk about this already, but Friday the 13th kills. Some of the best kills. I mean, everybody always goes back to the sleeping bag, which is fucking great. And I think that's in part 7.
I always liked the way Johnny Depp died.
Oh, you're talking about
Nightmare
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, you have Kevin Bacon in the very first Friday the 13th who gets that arrow through the throat, which is pretty cool.
And I was going to say that one too. I love that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have the ones every once in a while where somebody sees who it is and they start talking, but it's like a POV, so you don't know who it is.
Right.
And then the kill happens off screen.
I like part 3 when the one guy just like for no reason whatsoever does a handstand, and Jason just takes a machete and cuts right down his nuts through his body and cuts him and splits him in half. It's like, you know what, you deserve that. Like, why are you doing a handstand?
Handstand, jackass. You're gonna get bone tomahawked.
Oh, basically.
Yep.
That was Bone Tomahawk before Bone Tomahawk. Yep. Yeah.
God, that movie's crazy.
Yeah, there's some. I'm a big fan of part 3, where a lot of people don't like it. I know there was a 3D element to it, but who cares? If you watch it now, like when that harpoon goes through that dude's face, it's like, fuck yeah, give me that all day. And that's the signature movie where he puts on the fucking hockey mask.
Right.
I don't know why there's so much hate for that movie.
I don't either. I always like 3.
Yeah, that's the natural continuation of the story from part 2.
It really is, yeah. And it has that really cool ending where she like is in the boat and like the lake is just like 2 feet deep and she's sitting there, and then you see Jason, you know, the crazy psycho face, and he's up there and he's coming down. You're like, oh man, like that scene's just dread, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest Friday the 13th fan.
Oh, I'm not either, but I've seen them all, and they're in the memory bank.
4,
you know,
yeah.
I've seen them all, but
the first 3 or 4 movies are good. I don't know if
I love 4.
Maybe after like 4.
4 introduces Tommy Jarvis, who becomes kind of the foil. Yeah.
After 4, the only one I remember seeing was Jason X.
Mm.
Jason X is fucking great. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's like I could see that pitch meeting. Let's make Event Horizon with Jason.
Yeah. What happened? Just imagine, Jason.
It does have a great kill with the hydrogen face plant, and then he just crushes that chick's face, and just it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun.
Saw that. Why did I see that movie?
I was in the Navy when it came out, so we just all went and saw it drunk in the theater, and we just fucking were laughing. And it's one of those. It's that early aughts era where they weren't trying to make horror movies scary; they were trying to make them funny and fun. So,
yeah, that was the year 2000, I believe, and I know Leprechaun went to space in the fourth film, but they did not send Freddy or Michael Myers to space.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure that's how I saw it.
Freddy wouldn't need to go to space because he's in dreams. Like he could be in space, but
or anywhere else. Yeah,
Michael Myers, for some reason, even when they go a little too far with him, it would never work. Well, I don't know, but then you have him fighting Busta Rhymes, and you're like, maybe it would work in space. I don't know, but Michael Myers, just for some reason, it's a little more stripped down than Jason. So, but who knows? After the crappy 3 fucking movies that we got from whatever, maybe you guys like those ones. Halloween Kills.
Oh,
and
yeah, no.
I hate those movies. Oh yeah, well, Kat, you and I reviewed a couple of them on the channel. Yeah. Maybe after that, they're like, "Fuck it, let's just put Michael Myers in space. Why not?"
Wasn't that Danny McBride?
Yeah. Well, he was like a contributing writer. Yeah.
The two of them wrote it, and it's like, let's take something that we barely have enough material for one movie for and stretch it into 3 movies. Because money.
It was David Gordon Green. That's right.
Yes,
David Gordon Green.
The guy who should have won an Oscar for Your Highness. Old Man Bird says, Ben. What does he say? Ben made it, but not Scotty Arthur. He said,
you must not have been on earlier then, Bird. Scotty just bailed. He said I died in the private chat, and then he left.
Oh yeah, I'm not Scotty. Sorry to just.
It's because of money.
Because of money.
I'm drinking. I'm just not that drunk yet. But
yes.
I was
Great
thinking.
Lines, Gene.
Said,
yeah. But I guess I'll hold it up for Eugene. He didn't. I guess he joined later, so he didn't get to see this Wicked box set.
Yeah, look how cool.
Dude, that thing is retarded. That's awesome.
So cool.
Well, in a good way,
Yeah. A good way.
Oh, look at that, Sean Connery.
Oh yeah, the sheen.
So good.
Dude, so they're segregating the James Bonds now, where it's like, and that's cool. I think they should do that. I think they should, because some people only like certain Bonds,
Yeah.
So,
well, like I said, I think they're going to.
Dude, how much did that thing cost? That thing is shiny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you see all these, Ben?
Oh, that's my second favorite Bond movie of all time. The original.
Yeah, I guess I'll just put this up here again because
yeah.
Gene showed up later, so I'll show him what they all look like. Yeah, we got the inset. Let me take the digital code out real quick. And then the Dr. No, Driving the Tiger.
Are those DVDs?
4Ks.
Oh, they're 4Ks. Okay.
From Russia with Love.
Yeah.
I've seen that one. I've seen that once. Yeah.
I like that movie.
That's good.
I don't remember it, but I remember it was good.
Yeah.
Smart making that disc red.
Yes. But then not smart not making the Goldfinger disc gold.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why did they
artwork for this?
They should have changed them all and made them all specific,
Yeah.
Still pretty.
That's a great photograph, though.
It's great. Yeah,
I like the black and white version, which is from the other side, where he's leaning up against the side of the DB5 in his suit, and it's like, God, it's a beautiful.
When I look at that cover, I'm just thinking, oh, if a woman gets out of hand, you just gotta slap her across the face. Oh yeah. Okay.
The jetpack from the prologue.
Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Losers always complain about the best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
That's a great line.
It's great.
You only live twice.
I've never seen that one. Yeah. Oh, it's got Dr. Evil on the back.
It does.
I'm kidding. Yeah,
little cat.
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Little Millie.
The artwork's better than the movie.
Is that not one of the good ones?
No.
That was my least favorite of the 25, but that's me. Diamonds Are Forever.
I've heard that one's really good. I love the name. I've just
it's
never
really
seen it.
wacky. It's very bizarre. Very
Really? The title would suggest it's a little more serious, but it's goofy.
It's goofy as hell. It's very silly and like when you run through this warehouse in Nevada where they're filming the moon landing for some reason, or they're practicing.
Oh.
They're practicing landing on the moon, and
no.
And then I guess I'll show Bird this again. This is my certificate of authenticity. Got number 1,671 out of 15,300. I'm not sure what the logic was in that.
So wait a second, Kat. That collection does not include when Sean Connery came back and did. Was it 1981 or
never say 83? Never say never again. No, that is not
an official canon Bond movie.
Right. That is a remake of Thunderball that was made by Kevin McClory because he still had the rights.
But don't you think they should have put that in your set, or is it not even the same studio?
Well, MGM owns it now, but they don't want to put it in there because it's not theirs. It's not part of the Eon series.
It's got Kim Basinger, man.
Old man Bird. Ursula Andress. Andress. Why did you get them though, Kat? For luxury, to impress a boyfriend, to impress us? We already salute you. Well, because I've been waiting for them to put out the 4K discs because previously they had Blu-rays, and I saw clips and stuff of the digital 4K transfers that have been existed for 10 years, and they blew the Blu-ray set out of the water in terms of the image quality. It was unbelievable. The vibrancy of the colors, the contrast with the harshness of the blacks and everything. It was great. Better remasters. And I waited, I remember at Global James Bond Day in 2022, and I fully expected them to announce the full first 20 films on 4K, and they didn't. And 2023 came and went, they didn't. 2024 came and went, they didn't. And then out of the blue in January, they put out an announcement saying that they're putting out, at least the Connery movies so far. And it's like, those are the 4K discs. And I've seen the images, and the quality is so much better, shockingly, than the Blu-ray, that it's like, yeah, you got to see it. Remember, yes, absolutely.
Well, they're going to put all of them out because the Roger Moore ones were super. Those are some of my favorites.
They're fun. Those are just fun. Because we grew up with those.
That'll probably I think that's what it is. Yeah, I was like a little. Living Daylights was the first Bond movie I saw in the theater, and I was very small when it came out. But I remember going, "Oh, this is so fun!" And then you go back and you watch it, you're like, "Oh my god, Christopher Walken's hamming it up." Freaking Grace Jones is hamming it up. and the main thing you take away from that movie is Roger Moore's way too old to be playing this character.
Right.
Scotty and I just did the 40th anniversary video for that Review to a Kill.
Yeah.
I love that one. That's my favorite Bond song of all time.
Oh, it is. Yeah, everybody loves that one. Yeah.
It's. I mean, there's a lot of great Bond songs. That's 100% my favorite one.
And Christopher Walken.
Oh yeah, top tier Bond villain.
Come on,
he's great.
He's very corny, and it's great.
And he's not really doing the Christopher Walken shtick that he
not really. Well, he's doing it unintentionally in that movie. He turned on the shtick when he realized that people are like, "Oh, that's a Christopher Walken-ism."
Yeah, yeah. Let me lean into that.
Duran, absolutely.
Yeah, man, that Duran Duran song is so good. We danced into the fire. Oh, I listen to that. I have that on my workout mix. I fucking love that song, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't.
Dude, funky bass players. Doesn't matter what genre, as long as your bass player is funky, and theirs was, man.
Yeah. Oh, Duran Duran, literally one of the best bands of the '80s. Not even when they made like two albums in the 90s, I think one in 92 and one in 97, they were bangers. They kind of moved with the times, but kept anyway,
I was more of an Echo and the Bunnymen.
Oh yeah, me too. Well, lyrics wise, way more Echo and the Bunnymen. Yeah.
Oh, and I got lucky because this set, unlike other people who were doing unboxing videos who had dents and scratches that they're complaining about, perfect.
That's cool.
Perfect. Yeah. So that's good.
That sucks.
Well, Kat,
can I just spending that kind of money?
Yeah, can I just tell you, I unboxed my $4.99 Amazon order of Jurassic Park 3 on DVD yesterday, and it showed up, and there was a slight tear on the plastic. I want my money back. No, we're doing a Jurassic Park marathon this weekend.
I really liked the logo for that movie. How they put.
I do too, with the Spinosaurus, right?
It's cool.
Yeah.
The slash marks for the 3. That was good.
Yeah, I like 3. 3's dopey.
It's a fun popcorn movie.
It's the only one that literally does not take itself seriously at all. Like it's just a big goof. And I love it for that.
Yeah, and unlike the ones which should have taken themselves, which also should not have taken themselves seriously, Jurassic Park 3 actually works.
Exactly.
Gosh, I still got all my Wes Anderson movies over here from when I did that marathon. God, that was probably the most
lemon pie. What's up, Lemon?
Oh, Lemon. Hey. And this one, I should pop this one in since I got it last week. Then Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, just released on 4K.
Oh yeah. Nice. Oh shit. So wait, is that on? That's on 4K?
4K. From Kino Lorber, I believe. Yes, no, never mind. It was a Shout Studios.
Shout Factory.
That's Old Man Bird. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh hey. Right on.
Yeah.
So that's on 4K and Strange Days is not. What the fuck?
I know, right?
Can you see what the super sticker is, Steve? Do we know how to check for that?
I think it's just a super sticker.
I
think I can do that without.
No, maybe not. If you can't do it without it, but don't rush crash on the stream.
I think you can only see it in the chat. It looks like it's like a bunny rabbit with a cowboy hat holding an award cup.
Oh.
If you guys want to go to your thingy, I mean, I may be way off with that, but that's what it looks like to me.
Oh, it shows up on the actual live chat, just not on art.
It shows up on the on the actual
with a trophy. Okay.
I don't know what I said. A bunny rabbit with a cowboy hat. I was probably right.
Close enough, man. This is going to be surreal. I'm going to click on this to see if I could actually look at it and mute it. There it is. I could see it. Yeah, it is Bushido with a trophy. That's awesome. I wish they would show those when you actually pop them up on the screen.
I know.
I'm not sure why they don't.
Used to.
Yeah. Let's see. Interview. There.
I'm pretty sure they used to be right there next to it, but
yeah.
I don't know. Thanks for supporting the channel. That level. That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Hello. Bushido with the trophy. Yeah. That is just a stunning. You keep us going, and we're chugging and making great content. Hopefully, I hope you like the content.
Oh, I guess we can announce, right? I don't know that we settled on a title yet, but I think
we kind of did.
I think we kind of did. We can announce what we're doing next.
We are proud to present our next saga. Our next series beginning next Thursday at 7:30 will be Kirk, Spock, and McCoy. Yeah. The first 6 Star Trek movies starring the original series cast. A 6-week series on Fantasmagorium. We hope you all come and have fun with that.
It should be fun. Scott, this one's for Scotty.
Because Kirk, Spock, and McCoy, and the rest here on SETI Alpha 5. That'll be what we got. Oh, the Burn Master, Phantom Organist made it. Hail, yes.
Yo, Bernie.
Welcome.
Hope you're doing good, my brother. Happy late birthday.
Link. I could throw it to you, and you could jump on with us if you like. I've sent it to the other chats. It's in the Phantasmagorium chat. It's in my demonic chat. If you want to jump on, there's a link. Wow. Yes, we are doing the first 6 Star Trek movies. I don't think we're going to do the Next Generation movie. I mean, I don't have the Next Generation movies, and I don't have Paramount Plus where they're streaming. I mean, I could rent them, but I don't know. Scott didn't seem that enthused about it, so we'll
I like those movies.
I like it too. I like them too, but they feel like
I'm
extended.
a Next Generation guy.
Yeah, I like Next Generation the best, but the movies feel like extended episodes where
They do.
the original trilogy, or I'm sorry, the original show movies feel like movies.
They feel like movies.
Yeah.
And that's why some get a little sillier than others too. But
I've got the first 6 on 4K as well with the nice slipcovers, and I have the Blu-ray steelbook or steelbooks, I should say, of the first 3 seasons. Well, all 3 seasons of the original series, I should say. It doesn't have that nice foam case, but it's still nice to have.
I think we can probably get Robert Meyer Burnett to join us for at least one of those.
Oh yeah,
maybe even the inaugural one. I know he's a huge fan of the original, as am I. Mm-hmm. I actually like the motion picture. I think it's a great movie. A lot of people don't, though. You know, they actually view the second one, you know, Wrath of Khan, as their favorite, and then go on from there.
Oh, this is funny, Eugene. I just started paying for Paramount Minus today to watch Enterprise. I had to turn it off suddenly before a sexy teapot decontamination scene when my wife walked in.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. That's the only show I think I've ever watched in my life where I got hard from a PG rated show. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they pushed the envelope a little bit there. I like that show. I like the Enterprise.
Oh my God. I Enterprise. I fucking love Enterprise. Yeah. Like, Jill's actually had me on because she knows how much I love that show, and I was actually able to compete with all the Star Trek nerds because I know Enterprise so well. Right. But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to get so graphic. But DePaul is just like the lighting that they do with her, like everything about it. Yeah. But you know, not to take away from Jolie Richardson's performance, though, like she acts like a Vulcan. You know, and it's overshadowed by how much they wanted to kind of sexualize her, which I'm not opposed to. I'm just saying. Please, thank you, and you're welcome.
I actually really like Paramount Plus. I think it's a good. I think for the money, it's a good service. They got some pretty good stuff on there.
Lemon Pie Hoshi is actually probably the goddess of the show. Like,
especially in that last season, in A Mirror Darkly, those two.
Yeah. Oh my God, where they have her in belly shirts and stuff, dude. I have Linda Park, who plays her. I have her. I follow her on all kinds of things, not in a stalking way, just as a fan. You know,
right?
I swear. Hoshi, yeah.
Oh, Lemon Pie says he gives Enterprise 5 out of 5 hot peppers.
Yes, I agree, Lemon. I agree. I give it 5 lemon souffles.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I will be giving my box set 10 out of 10 hot peppers for those transfers.
Yeah. So when do you have an ETA on when you might crack the first one and pop it in the player?
I might.
And which one will it be?
Probably the first one. That one. Look, that would be a good candidate too, because it's like in Jamaica, and you know all the vibrancy of the colors there. Because I've seen close stuff of the digital copies, and it's like, man, these are amazing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what took them so long, because again, these existed for like 10 years now, because they first started dropping them as Prime exclusives in September 2015. And I don't have Prime, so I didn't see them. I did briefly have Prime, and I'm not even sure how. I got my friend gave me an old flat screen TV to pay back a debt he owed me, and it was a Vizio, and you couldn't add any apps to the TV. They were just pre-built in, and I clicked the Prime one, and it let me watch whatever I wanted, and it didn't show what account was logged in or anything. It just, which was so bizarre about it. It was almost like it was a free.
Yeah, you got a free preview 6 months or something.
I got that.
Yeah, I got maybe a free preview for I think it was AMC Plus for like 6 months for free too. Yeah, just I don't know why they just did it.
The AMC is a station I can't seem to find on Hulu. Like I got Hulu Live TV, And if I go to the search bar to look up AMC, it just has 2 little recorded or weird promos you can watch, but it doesn't. The station itself isn't there. I don't understand.
Oh, that's weird.
I was gonna watch the 3rd season of Dark Winds on there, but it's like no, it's just the station for some reason not available on Hulu. Oh, here's Bird's got a question for you, Steve. What streaming services do you pay for?
I think all of them. I mean, most of them, most of the ones everybody has, I think. So I have Netflix. I have Netflix. I have Apple Plus. I have Paramount Plus. I have AMC Plus. I have, what are the other ones? Peacock.
Max? Or HBO Max or whatever.
I have HBO Max. What else?
Dude, Paramount Plus.
Disney Plus.
Paramount Plus has the best TV shows.
Hulu. Yeah, Paramount Plus is really good. Apple Plus for the money is still the best. The highest quality, I think, is
really.
Oh yeah. Almost everything on there is
I got Apple Plus when it first came out for 1 week, so I can watch the Beastie Boys documentary.
Yeah,
and I got rid of it, but I heard it was good though.
Yeah. I pay for Disney Plus, which I'm going to get rid of because we switched to Hulu Live TV, and that is included, so there's no reason to keep it before it renews in the fall. So I guess forget that. So yeah, so I have Hulu Live TV, which is great because it's got Hulu, Disney Plus, and then HBO Max and Apple TV Plus.
So, Kat, I was gonna keep Disney Plus because is that where you can watch the Alien show, or is that Hulu and you don't need Hulu? So you don't need Disney Plus, or you do need Disney?
Well, here's the thing. No, you don't need Disney Plus. I know Disney puts some things from Hulu on there as free previews, but Hulu is where that's going to be.
Hey, Daniel.
Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of Disney Plus because after Andor, I don't think there's anything else I really want to watch on it. So,
Scotty bailed a while ago, like 30 minutes ago, because he said he turned off his camera, and then a few minutes later he went to typed in the private chat, "I died," and then he dropped off the call, which translates as Scotty got bored.
It is 11:38 where he's at, and all 3 of us are in California, so
11:38. No, teach 11:38.
Yeah, so he might get a second wind around 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, he's being a wuss. I was on the 7 review on Jill's channel. We went 4.5 hours for that today.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
It took a while.
He's used to that. Yeah.
People were going off on a lot of tangents, and it was like, can we get back to the movie? Let's see. Daniel says, when do you think X-Men 97 will come out on DVD? I don't think it will. I mean,
I don't think it's going to come out on DVD, but
it wouldn't. Yeah, it wouldn't be DVD anyway. I don't think at this point.
Yeah, it'll probably be like a Blu-ray because it's a cartoon. There's no reason
if they do that, I don't know if they're going to though.
Probably not.
All of the Disney Plus streaming shows, like the Marvel and Star Wars shows that they're putting on physical media recently, they've either been Blu-ray steelbooks or 4K steelbooks. Well, both. They don't put them out in a regular container. So, and I don't think they would put X-Men 97, a cartoon show, on a 4K.
No. And I think because that show is really popular, at least amongst fans, if they do put something physical media out, it'll be when it's over. Because I know they're doing another season. Is it coming out soon?
Well, Disney's been putting out their live action ones one season at a time on physical. So
right, but this is like the thing that's great about the X-Men 97 is like it's just 2D cartoon animation, which is such a fucking breath of fresh air, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think if they're gonna do something like that, they'll put it out when the whole thing is done. Did they ever put out any physical media for oh god, it was my favorite X-Men show after the movies had come out. X-Men, it was the class of it was a cartoon, but it was the class of kids from like X to what was it fucking called?
Like a cartoon
show? X-Men shit, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up. Talk amongst yourselves.
Those are movies. I think the Fox X-Men universe should be have a library steelbook case set.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
And maybe they should get some good minds together and be like, can we put this in some sort of chronological order that makes sense? I don't think it's possible, though.
That's a bridge too far, man.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
There was an announcement the other day. New steelbook for Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yep.
4K steelbook. That's coming. So
Nice.
I wouldn't mind having that.
That'll release August 26th, and pre-orders are live. Daniel says, "Are you guys gonna watch Alien Earth? I'm probably going to, but I'm upset. Why did it have to be pre-Alien 79? They had an opportunity for the show set after Alien 3.
They could have placed it whenever they wanted to, and they fucked the continuity up. I don't know why they did that. Yeah. Like, I'm interested in the show, but why not just make it after Alien 3? You know,
I think maybe it's their way of trying to retcon the Prometheus thing, saying, no, that's not going to be how Weyland-Yutani found out about the aliens.
Maybe.
It's going to be from something coming to Earth, and that's what gave them the idea. We got to go find where this thing came from because we need more of them.
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh, X-Men Evolution. That was the cartoon I really liked. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't heard.
But no, Pat, you're probably right. That's probably why they're doing it. But it still doesn't make any fucking sense that space truckers find this thing and it's so important to Weyland-Yutani. But it's like, why? If it's already shown up on Earth and it's already
been I'm saying. If it's been killed,
like,
but if it's already been killed on Earth and if the samples have been wiped out or something and they want more, it's like,
yeah. But the whole lore was that they didn't know what it was. Like, I don't know.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's see what it's.
I'm very interested.
They had to have known something about it because Ash was there specifically to sabotage, to send them there to get it. So
that's a good point.
Which wasn't in the original script, by the way, but that was something they added later. So that's admittedly a missing part.
No,
of the
Steve,
story.
Neither was no. I am your father.
Steve, I'm interested in the show for sure. I'm interested in the show. I just, yeah. I guess we'll see how it plays out. But
yeah.
Why not just make it like
in Noah Hawley? I trust.
Yeah,
Noah
Hawley, I trust too. Yeah, Legion was amazing, and so was.
I love Legion, man. I love Legion.
Fargo show was fantastic.
Oh man!
Oh, did he do the Fargo one?
Oh, yeah. He's the showrunner of all those.
Oh, dude, then yeah, for sure. Then yeah, Legion was a show that really that was like your first Andor, where it like. It just is so slow. You have to stick with it to figure out what's going on. And I mean, not Andor in the sense that it has nothing to do with politics or anything like that. What I mean by it is like it's really well written, but it's slow moving. You know, like so.
I didn't think Andor was slow. I thought it was just it didn't focus on so much of the the action side of zippy side of Star Wars. It was more of
it's very. It's slow, but it's very precise in what it's trying to. I mean, Legion is a very difficult story to tell, anyways, right?
Yeah, it's a weird story about a comic that nobody read, where you have Xavier's brother who's insane, who's more powerful than him, I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and the show decided not to go X-Men. It decided to go into his head.
Yeah,
which I think turned a lot of people off. You know,
I loved it. I thought it was.
I did too. I did too. Yeah.
Let's see here. Alien 1, 2, and 3 took place in the 22nd century. Resurrection took place in the 2380s, 24th century. That leaves 23rd century completely unexplored. No, I thought Alien took place. No, the Alien took place in 2179, and Alien 2 is 57 years later, which would be the century after that. So. This is the 21st, so 22. Yeah, so the 22nd. So they did go in the 23rd century for Alien 2 and Aliens and Alien 3, and then 24 for So they did cover 22, 3, and 4.
Do you guys believe the 57 years? Did you ever catch that in Aliens? That me and John have talked about this so many times. The only time they mention that she's been floating for 57 years is when Burke is telling her, and then we find out it's a dream that she's having. So was it 57 years? I still think it is. It's interesting that the only time you hear that is when she's dreaming, because that's when she has the chest burster come out.
Right.
So. But I do think it is 57 years. It's just me and John being nerds,
Right.
I don't remember that being in the same scene.
It's in the same scene. It's when Burke sits down with her and he's like, "You've been floating for 57 years." And during that same scene, Jonesy starts hissing at her, and then the chest thing comes out of her chest. But it's fine. I mean, obviously it was supposed to be 57 years, but you do only hear that in her dream.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Never nerded out that hard on that.
I know. We're dorks.
Cool,
we were jizzing all over each other.
I'll tell you what. I watched Killer of Killers, the new Predator.
I've heard it's good. Oh,
it's
dude, I gotta see it.
Did you saw it?
I forgot to watch it. I gotta watch it because I was gonna watch it. Then I did the Wes Anderson.
It looks so good, man. It looks so good.
It's cool.
So
anthology.
So it's what is it? 3 stories, Steve?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
3.
It's cool.
Explain it. Like what?
I know
they go through feudal Japan.
I can't explain too much because you give it away, and it's a tight hour and a half. But it's 3 vignettes or
3 short films.
Short films basically, but they are connected at the end, so there is a connection that goes through the movie, and then at the end.
Let me guess, it's the gun.
No.
Hey, Master 1.
Hey, Dave, what's up, dude?
His favorite Jason movie is Jason Takes Manhattan. Nice.
I've heard that, in this day and age, a lot of people love that one. It doesn't really take place in Manhattan, though. It takes place on a cruise ship. And then the last 20 minutes take place in Canada because that's where they shot it. Anyway.
So you get Scandinavian, like the year 800 in the first one. Then you get feudal Japan, like 1600s, which is cool. Mm-hmm. Really cool. Because that's what I was really hoping that the follow-up to Prey would be in, that feudal Japan. Yeah. But they put it here, so that's fine. And then the third one is actually in the early 1940s. And here in the
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like gangsters and shit.
The way the kind of MacGuffin that goes through, dude. Just if you have an hour and a half, watch the movie. It's really cool. I was blown away about how good it was. I didn't think it was going to be that good.
It looks good.
The Terminator one. That's what it reminded me of. The Terminator Zero. And that wasn't all that great. So I was like, oh man,
Oh, I love Terminator Zero. I loved it.
I didn't care for it. Yeah, bummer.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, we're still on the same team here. It's fine.
Yeah.
I really liked it, but
that's cool, man. I wish I would have liked it more.
Yeah, well, it's to each his own, man. But this one looks fantastic, and I love the animation.
It's cool.
The trailer.
Yeah. And I didn't realize. I guess I didn't pay that close of attention that Dan Trachtenberg did this one too. So I was like,
yeah.
So I'm on board. The story's
apparently they've given him the fucking keys to the castle,
to the kingdom,
which I'm not bothered with because I like his first feature film. I like his second feature film. I actually love Prey. I know a lot of people didn't. I love Prey. I love it too. Yeah,
I didn't like it as much as we did, but she still liked it.
No, I mean it's a retread of the first movie, but it's not because it's an Indian.
I just didn't like the amount of CG that was in it, particularly itself.
Yeah. Well,
he's doing the medicine thing. I'm like, this looks so fake. Why don't you just do the guy in the suit? It still looks awesome.
No, trust me, Kat. There's a lot of stuff I didn't like about it. The fact that there's this convenient flower that lowers your body temperature, and there's things that I don't like about it. But it's a rewatchable movie. And yeah. So,
and the new one looks great too. So we'll see how that.
You mean the new live action one? I don't know, man. I don't know.
It looked good to me.
I don't know. I need to see another trailer because I don't know what the fuck's going on in that trailer.
Yeah. But Killers is good, man. You should check it out.
It looks good. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna watch it for sure. For shizzle. From a term from 2000. For shizzle. For shizzle, my nizzle.
Oh, in the spirit of showing off horror stuff, I'll show off
nice.
Something else horror related.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got that too, Kat. I got that too.
Nice.
Yeah. It's one of my favorite Carpenter films. My second favorite Carpenter score. I just love it.
I've been down to that lighthouse even in the daytime when it was super
really
foggy. It was still really
good. Yeah, because you live fairly close to that, right?
Like 100 miles or so, 130.
Closer than me.
Well, yeah. But that was like, and again, it was daytime and it was overcast, and the lighthouse itself was closed because they were doing renovations, but it was still really creepy being out there.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah. Like, where are the pirates?
Yeah, that's a movie I think is really strong atmosphere, even though the characters aren't so hot.
Yeah, and it's not very like scary. It's just eerie, right? Like, yeah.
It is, but there's certain scenes, like in the lighthouse scene when their lady's being besieged by. I thought it was pretty good. And some horror scenes. That was
all stuff they shot after the initial. Cat, you probably know this, but they showed the original Carpenter cut, and they're like, and people were like, there's not enough scares. So they added the lighthouse chase thing with her on the top, and they added that scene with Jamie Lee Curtis seeing the dead body kind of show up in the morgue. And I'm like, it's it would have been fine without that. But yeah, those did add a little bit of scares, but those were added because they were like, people were like, it's not scary enough. It's like, I don't know. I still love the fucking movie to pieces. Like, yeah.
Daniel says the first movie actually took place in 2122, Romulus 2142, Aliens in 2179, Alien 3 a few months later. So I've never heard the 2122 date before, but I have heard the 2179.
Yeah, me neither.
2122 for sure. Alien 79. Yep.
Okay.
That's 100% true.
All right, cool.
And then I think Alien Resurrection.
Well, that one took place like 200 years later.
2381.
Yeah, that one doesn't really matter because it's like, well, we got a drop of blood that we didn't use for 200 years.
Oh, thanks for coming, TJ Play Nice. Rock.
Hey, brother.
Weekend.
Hey, have a good weekend, man. Happy Father's Day if you are in fact a father, and if not, happy Sunday.
Yes, absolutely.
Happy Motherfuckers Day.
Basically, yeah.
Just saying. Alien Covenant 2104. I'm just looking these up now.
Forgot about that one. Yeah.
Prometheus.
That was a movie that had like a huge cliffhanger at the end of it too, where David's got all the aliens were, and then it didn't do well, so we're not going to find out what happened there. I thought that maybe they would have published a comic in the 8 years since then to wrap it up. No.
Yeah. That was a good ending. If it had a third movie, it would have been a great ending. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hated Prometheus and Covenant, so
I didn't hate Covenant.
I love the production design of Covenant.
No, I love the production design of both of them. I just hate the screenplays of
the lore and the screenplay was not good. I hated the idea that really it's an intellectually emotionally intelligent robot on a power trip. So wait a minute, you're too smart to let these dumb humans get to you like this,
right?
To be making and it's like, come on, the whole thing is called Alien. It's foreign. We don't know what it is. What are you doing?
The perfect organism. Let's go.
Oh yeah, take care of your crew and rock. Absolutely. Did you hear the director of Romulus is working on a sequel?
Fede Alvarez.
The crew of the ship went into hypersleep at the end. Hope they wake up like a century later. Yeah, I didn't like the sheer amount of callbacks that Fede Alvarez kept doing. Some of them didn't work and kept taking me out of the movie. Like, get away from her, you.
Don't listen to Cat. That movie's.
I didn't like anything from Romulus. I thought it was.
I didn't like it
either, Ben. You guys suck.
No,
That
I
movie
liked it.
was
I didn't like that some of the dialogue callbacks didn't work. I didn't like the deep fake for Ian Holm was because it didn't. They don't have it yet. It's like it's not quite there. I feel like somebody on the internet, like what happened at Lucasfilm, is going to come in and touch it up,
Yeah.
and they're going to fix it again.
Yeah.
Steve, before you say I suck, Steven, I was very respectful in my review of it, where somebody actually said, you know, this is my favorite review of this movie because you're still rooting for the franchise to go forward. You still want it to succeed. You just didn't like this take. And yes, I didn't like most of this movie, but I'm glad it did well because I want to see it continue. It just wasn't for me. I thought the characters sucked balls. Like, fuck you.
Daniel says, think about it. They wake up in the 2200s after Alien 3. Weyland-Yutani got the blood of Ripley and the alien. They could clone her already, and they can bring Sigourney Weaver back.
Well, that's basically what they did. Yeah, they can't do that now unless
I agree with Ben that, I mean, I like the new good android in Romulus, but I didn't really care about the other young human characters.
Oh, God, the Cockney guy. I mean, there's something in the water. There's something in the fucking water. It's dude, just die and shut the fuck up.
I love the production design, and the atmosphere is still really eerie.
It's great. Yeah,
sure, because
what
Betty Alvarez did is he just took all the scary moments from the previous movies and put it in this one. So yeah.
Well, in certain scenes, like when they're walking through the hall and they have to be absolutely still because of the facehuggers, that should have been scary and had a lot of tension for some reason.
And it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know why. I can't put my finger on it.
In the most creative scene I may have ever seen in an Alien movie since Part 2 is the zero gravity scene. It should have been so amazing because on paper that's rad, and it just sucked. I just didn't care. Like, maybe it was like the pulse rifle looked like a piece of styrofoam painted. I don't know. It, like, that scene should have been so cool, and I know a lot of people like it. Yeah. It just didn't work for me.
Okay, wrong.
But again, Steve, like I on paper, that's fucking badass. It just there's something about it. It's just like maybe it's because I just didn't care about the two lead characters that were left. I don't know.
I'm unapologetically a Fede Alvarez fan. So
no, me too. I love him. I love him.
To like this movie.
Dude, we've reviewed all his movies on this channel. He's awesome.
I've been waiting for an Alien movie that I didn't think sucked. So, and this one was really good. For that,
I did like the climax.
Oh, you mean with the gigantic, stringy fucking basketball player with the red goo? Like that? People are like, hey, you didn't like Alien Resurrection? Well, fuck you. Here's this.
Check this out.
No, I've said it a million times. If you like it, I'm happy you like it.
Totally.
I thought it was a missed opportunity to do something special, and it just fell flat for me. But I want it to continue. I'll see Alien movies till the day I die. You know.
Daniel says they could have said in the clone in Resurrection was not the first clone, and the first one was a long time ago. Well, yeah, they had all the other ones that she kills in the. Well,
they do say that she was like number 8 or 9 or
something like that.
Well, they even show you the ones where, like, Sigourney Weaver's got teeth on her cheek, and you're like, that scene is fucking brutal, dude. You're like, oh.
I like the punchline after she kills them all, and then Ron Perlman's character walks by. He's like, "Must be a chick thing."
Waste of ammo. Yeah, it must be a chick thing. Yeah, Ron Perlman's genre is the best part of that movie for sure. Yeah.
No, that is just the my light that's reflecting on the curtain. Or no, it's like on the wall.
Blasting through
say you're in Alaska.
See, there's a wall. I could say I'm in Alaska, but I don't think people will believe me because we've already mentioned it in California. It's dark. Well, let's see.
Can I tell you my favorite kill in Jason Takes Manhattan is when they actually foreshadow this pretty well, where they show this like black dude who's a boxer, and he's like he's hitting the boxing you know, he's hitting the fucking bag, the hard bag and shit. Steve knows what I'm talking about. And then when they get up on that rooftop on the building, which is supposed to be New York, but it's actually Canada. He's like trying to beat the shit out of Jason. You're like, oh wow, this guy's holding his own. And then when Jason first throws a punch, he just knocks his head clearly off his neck. And it goes down like the fucking fire escape and like lands in a trash can. Heads don't come off like that, but you know, in horror movies, I guess they do. But
They do.
That's a great death scene, though. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Are you going to the movies this weekend, Kat?
Nah. Or unless if my friend wants to go tomorrow, we might. I think he might want to see the Phoenician Scheme or the Life of Chuck or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, Life of Chuck looks good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get that on maybe on Tuesday for discount day. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Oh yeah, half popcorn, half off popcorn. Because Kat, you're like me, right? You have the Regal Unlimited, right?
I do, and for some reason, neither the or Life of Chuck did not come to Regal in my region, even though it was the Monday Mystery Movie last week.
Really?
Yeah, and the Phoenician Scheme did not come to my local Regal. It went to the one that's like 25 miles away. So,
oh wow, that's weird.
I just went down to see that at Cinemark instead.
I want to see Life of Chuck for one reason and one reason only, because it brought back Mia Sara.
Nice.
I mean, she hasn't been in a movie in like 25 years. She was on a TV show, but
because it's Friday the 13th, well, because horror movie, Heather Langenkamp is in the movie too.
She is, and Karen Gilliam and Mark Hamill is like, I want to say like one of the main people. Yeah, that movie looks very interesting. Jacob Tremblay, who is now like an older kid. I'm curious to see the trajectory of his career because I think he's one of the best kid actors ever.
Certainly was.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see how he can keep going with that because it's hard when you get older. You know, it's really hard. You almost have to disappear for a while and then just come back as a new person. You know, so
Daniel says, "Did you see the Harvester alien skull in the Predator ship trophy room? The Harvesters are the aliens from Independence Day. This means Independence Day is in the Alien and Predator universe."
Is that really the Independence Day one, though?
Are you talking about from Predator 2? Because that's before Independence Day.
No. I guess there's the Independence Day, like, weird-looking alien head in that cartoon, right, Steve?
It's...
is it really that, or is it just kind of...
I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably just... like a nod. It's a nod, right? Yeah.
But I don't think. I
want to see Will Smith's skull in there. Will Smith's skull.
His actual skull.
The last Predator trailer. Oh, I don't know, but that's a good point because that's under Fox as well, so they could do that.
Yeah, they could. They could.
Yeah, he says it's in the Predator Badlands trailer.
Do you guys want to play that? Can you play it?
Let's play. Can we play it?
It's not going to get you any dings. It's not fucking Warner Brothers. So
yeah, we don't even have to watch the whole thing. We can fast forward to that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, put it up. It's yeah.
How do we do that?
Here,
it's called Present, I think.
Yeah. Let me cue it up. You guys do what you got to do. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh shit. Kate Siegel is also in Life of Chuck. Life of Chuck's got a great cast. Fucking Loki's in that motherfucker.
Yeah, but I heard that might have been John Campea.
Oh shit, Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Oh,
but
dude.
He said if you're going into the movie expecting to see a Tom Hiddleston movie, you're going to be disappointed because he's not in the movie that long. Maybe
I don't even know what a Tom Hiddleston movie is, so I'm fine.
Exactly. Well, yeah, because the thing is like
because it looks like it's his movie.
No, to me, when I saw the trailer, it looked like it was Jacob Tremblay's movie.
Yeah, but there you
go. I think it's going to be an ensemble, which I hope it is. But yeah, I'm good. I don't care that much about Loki. Like, he's great, but yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
care.
I know what the structure is. It's telling his life in reverse chronology.
Oh, okay.
You have 3 different actors playing him. I know Mark Hamill plays the grandfather, who's only in the 3rd storyline, or the 3rd, because it's doing it in reverse. But I don't know what the plot or anything like that is. So that's all I know in terms of structure.
I remember a scene where Mark Hamill's like, I fundamentally disagree with the way Ryan Johnson treated the Luke Skywalker character.
I don't know if this is going to let us do this.
Sure, it will. Just share your screen.
I've tried to show movies and stuff, and it just blacks the screen out. So I'll try.
I can show it.
You don't even have to play the whole trailer. Just scroll through it till you find what he's talking about.
It's right at the beginning, so we're good.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh yeah, here we go. Looks like it'll let us go.
All right, let's see.
Yeah, baby.
Just make sure to
pause
baby.
So somewhere in that shot, there's supposed to be. That's it.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. But at least we have a. But we can now associate it with Jurassic Park because there's a T-Rex skull in there.
Here, play it a little bit before, see how close it gets before it cuts. Okay, never mind. Let's see. Is that? I can't tell. Yeah, see, and then let's see what else they got there. They got some weird. I don't know what the big weird one is on the far left. It looks like a trapezoid or whatever shape that is. I mean,
well, there's the human skull, and then there's like
two human skulls, and
there's no xenomorph in this one though.
And not in this trophy.
Not in this picture. Yeah.
Could that be the crest? It might be, but the thing is, that was like a exoskeleton suit. That wasn't.
Yeah, right.
No. But no, the exoskeleton suit was one thing, but remember when it came out, it still had that like backing on the head.
Well, it had a back crest like this, but this one looks like it's more.
I don't think it's supposed to be.
It's almost concave.
Yeah, I think nerds are just going.
And this looks
like just jerking off all over themselves. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let me look that up again. That is a Fox movie, isn't it?
Yes.
Independence Day?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, let's see.
This is interesting.
Yes,
so is this guy over here. And this guy right here.
Let's see.
Like, where's the Sasquatch skull?
The Sasquatch skull. So, but it's got next to that right there looks like a
Gigantopithecus.
Yeah, Gigantopithecus.
That's what it looks like to me, anyways.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, but that's neat. They got other things in there. I mean, it could be the harvester alien is like a little, Easter egg just for fun.
And it's hard to tell, but this looks like a pod, an alien pod. It looks like it's like, I don't know. It's hard to tell.
You mean like the eggs?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
It's hard to tell, but it looks like it's like fossilized.
Yeah. What is that? Darth Vader's mask on the top left from the.
Yeah.
Let's see. Daniel says it makes sense that they may want to do this because Independence Day Resurgence sadly did not do well, and the franchise is on life support. it makes sense they would want to put it in this universe. Well, it's not that that franchise is on life support. That franchise is dead.
It's dead. Yeah, completely dead.
They set it up for a sequel, not knowing if they'd be able to make one, and it was too ridiculously goofy. And a shared universe, because shared universes, they are popular, but the thing is, you're going to do a shared universe with something that people didn't really like that much when you tried bringing it back.
Yeah.
I mean, I admit the Harvester aliens are awesome looking. And the whole exoskeleton, that's like one of my favorite sci-fi movie scenes anyway, when Dr. Oaken takes him in back, like, ready for this? It's the freak show. And he starts laughing. And you see just how creepy they look inside the water chambers, It's like, oh, gosh. They were...
I don't know if this is that. I don't... It's very reminiscent of that, though.
Yeah, I wish that we could zoom in more.
The head doesn't look right. This part doesn't look right. But this part does, like the actual.
And there would be a line bisecting it because it's an exit. Because, or if it's the one on the inside, unless there's a different species, it doesn't have the wide fan going out that way. The fan goes from the back of the head.
Yeah. Interesting though.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll tell you why, Daniel. It says I don't get it. It was so awesome. You know why it didn't make big bucks? You had that scene where Liam Hemsworth is literally whipping his dick out, taking a piss, going, "Yeah, fuck you." It's like that's why that movie failed.
Dude, that movie, fucking dude, Cat. That's one reason that movie is a pile of shit. I mean, it is literally one of the worst sequels of all time, if not the worst sequel. Like, holy fucking shit.
It's like, wait, Dr. Oaken's back from the dead? Okay, I guess we'll just roll with it.
Yeah, and he goes, "We're going to go kick some alien ass." It's almost like they knew it was shit, so they just kind of rolled with it.
Right.
Yeah. I thought it was like interesting when you got to see what the landscape was like inside the spaceship when they're going through not the cornfield, but the weird field of whatever it is, and the harvester are coming after it. Like that was kind of a neat scene by itself. But
yeah.
You needed more of that.
You got to see like that there was this big battle that continued on after the first movie, and like this is where this ship went down, but the problem is like this movie's 20 years later. This is the first time they're going back into these ships, and now they're like finding this stuff out. It's like, god damn it,
that movie sucked.
And oh my god, what a convenience! Like all the characters from the first movie, their kids are all like fucking space pilots now.
Yeah, and then I thought it was kind of stupid that just because Will Smith didn't want to come back, they decided to kill his character off screen. It's like, really?
Well, and then they kill his wife immediately too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, she didn't really want to be in it, so and you can tell, but
yeah.
I don't know. Will Smith probably he pulled the ripcord on that one. Smart choice.
Yeah. Well, it's like, but it's like, do you have to kill his character? It's like, okay.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that movie, and the fact that like Judd Hirst is still alive and doing well, like
I know he doesn't age.
Like big subplot with like a kid, like a bus full of kids. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
I know.
The first movie is so good, man.
The first movie's great. I don't know why people bag on it so much.
No, it's a very, very entertaining movie, but the marketing for it was not what the movie was.
No.
Well, I thought it kind of was. I mean, they marketed big spaceships coming and blowing the cities to smithereens.
Oh, Cat, I'm with you, man. The movie slapped, and like, I don't know, Steve, if this meant anything to you, but I grew up in Lake Forest, which used to be called El Toro, and there used to be that military base with the.
I was stationed there.
Yes. So how cool is that line in the movie? You're like, El Toro has been completely destroyed. When I saw that in the theater,
and Robert Loggia gets to deliver the line.
I saw that in my senior year of high school in El Toro. We were all like, oh! it was so cool. Because we've never been.
My first duty station was El Toro, and then we got transferred to Miramar because they decommissioned it.
So when did they change the name?
Well, they didn't change the name; they got rid of the base altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, from El Toro, but it was always Lake Forest.
No. Oh, you mean El Toro to Lake Forest? They changed it in '94.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they kept my high school still stayed El Toro High School. It never became Lake Forest High, and even to this day, it's still El Toro High. But yeah, no, the base itself went away, and I think now it's like a fucking, I don't know, it's like an agricultural center or something. I don't even know.
Like that. There were talks back then that they were going to try to make a huge outdoor mall.
No, it never happened. Never happened. No.
Daniel says, I remember watching it in theaters in '96. It was an amazing experience.
It was awesome. Man.
And he
no, it's a fucking blast. I'm not dissing it. It's a total fucking blast. It's just the trailers, specifically like the teasers, they were very dark, and it was like, and then the movie's like, and it's just
funny. I mean, I didn't expect it to be funny.
Well, as soon as you see like fucking Randy Quaid, fucking Uncle Eddie from fucking
hello boys,
Randy Quaid.
I don't pay taxes, you fucking shells.
I like that the movie leaves that ambiguous. Like, did he actually get abducted by those aliens, or is he just?
I think he did. I think the end kind of says that he did. Yeah, but we don't know. He was insane.
Yeah.
I just felt bad for those kids. Like, were they his kids?
Yeah, that's right. And because they never found out what happened to the mom. I mean, I've seen couples like that where you have like one guy's like super white and the mom's like not, or vice versa, and then the kids look nothing like one or the other. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's just like they always just seem like they're like, we don't trust dad. He's insane. It's like, well, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to look on the map here to see where the base would have been, but it's
the hangars were for a long time the largest hangars east of the Mississippi, I think.
In West?
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely. Yeah, they were huge. Yeah.
And now you got the one hangar left. The giant hangars that are in what is it, Tustin? The giant. Yeah. Was it the dirigible hangar or whatever? That's for, I don't know what they built those for originally. One of them that got burned down in an accident. It's like, no.
I think Mulder and Scully were onto something for that one.
Oh, the blimp hangar. That's what it is. Okay. That one's so huge that it has its own atmosphere inside of it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Force, okay. Yeah, because I remember as a little kid when they said El Toro, and I'm like, I just assumed that was somewhere out near Mojave because I knew there were military bases out there. Yeah. But then it's like, wait, it can't be, because we see in the movie when he walks outside and everybody's trying to flee, and they're like, okay, they're not in the desert. But then I remember as a kid looking at the map, I'm like, I don't see any place called El Toro.
No, it gets blown away pretty quick, but I think the base that they go to, correct me if I'm wrong, Steve, it wasn't Mojave. It was supposed to be like an Area 51 type thing or some shit. It's supposed to be like a fucking Nevada, which from what I understand is all bullshit, but who knows?
Well, it's just where they do their they test flight. It's their R&D department for the Air Force.
Right.
The CIA.
And then I guess the idea is that because that was supposed to be Area 51, Will Smith's character steals the helicopter and flies all the way back to El Toro or near there.
Will Smith's character can do everything. He can do everything. He can punch out an alien in the alien armor. Yeah,
it counts on you. Like you and I were talking about this. You and I were talking about this, Ben, when we were watching Speed. And we're like, it's clear the director has no knowledge of California geography or just how the traffic in LA traffic, because this doesn't work. And it's the same thing in Independence Day. Like, maybe people don't know how far away Area 51 is from El Toro.
Right.
Well, it's funny, Kat, because especially in Speed, which came out in 1994, before there was more lanes and more freeway, like that movie is, as much as I love it, I think it's one of the best action movies maybe ever made. the landscape doesn't make any sense. But
well, that was funny
but again, it corrects itself by going to like an airport runway, which is
and then
very good.
And then you and I were kind of laughing because we were noticing when we were watching, it's like, hey, when they have the big wide shot showing how the bridge is out or whatever because they haven't finished building the freeway, if they just go in the left lane, the other one goes over and rejoins the one on the other side. I was like, why don't you just drive around?
There's so much shit in that movie that
Was that supposed to be LA? I was it was San Diego.
No, it was LA.
It was LA. Yeah.
Dude, if it was San Diego, San Diego, they would have crashed immediately because there's so many one-way streets in San Diego.
Yeah.
Daniel's Hot Topic says, "Welcome to Earth." Now that's what I call a close encounter.
Yeah, that's when he pulls the cigar out and he just sits there and smokes a cigar. You're like, okay. This is Will Smith.
Like studio notes, but yeah, those.
If Will Smith would, I'm looking at another.
Oh yeah, he says if Will Smith was in Resurgence, it would have done so much better. Maybe star power wise, more people would have initially turned out to see it opening weekend, but then I think word of mouth still would have killed it.
No, I think it did great, and it wasn't necessarily because of Will Smith. It was because of the trailers and the teasers, and then again, when you watch the movie, it's a little ham-fisted and goofy. But...
No. He's saying that if Will Smith were in the sequel, Independence Day Resurgence,
the sequel, yeah.
Like if he were in that, I said, well, maybe for his star power, it might have drawn a few more people out, but I think the word of mouth in terms of quality still would have.
I think he was supposed to do the sequel, but then he found out Chris Rock was doing it, and he's like, I don't want to do it. I've already done this before. I don't need to do it again. I did a Cinema Gulp thing where Will Smith slaps Chris Rock and he says, "Welcome to Earth." But I'm guessing a million people have already done that.
That was the same year in '96 when Mars Attacks came out. That was in December.
Yeah, And
that was a good movie, but people are like, "Oh, it didn't do as well," and they were thinking it was because Independence Day came out earlier. I'm like, wait a minute.
I'm just
the era where you had so many action films and so many rom-coms coming out every week, all these cop movies, but God forbid you have 2 alien movies come out in the same year.
I'm just not a fan of Mars Attacks because I just don't like it. But
I didn't like it either.
I love Mars Attacks.
No, I know most people do. I just don't.
Yeah.
And I like some of the
minority on that.
Spirited and kind of like
big all-star cast.
Yeah, big all-star cast, and they kill them off in horrific ways, which I guess is funny, but I don't know.
It was kind of funny. Like, you want a Rolex?
No, I mean it's not a bad, Tim Burton movie. It's just one of it, like in my tier of Tim Burton movies. It's down at the bottom for sure.
I like the Arrival. I think it was called The Arrival. With
with Charlie Sheen.
That was good.
I love that movie, man.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, I love it when he befriends that little kid, and then he finds out later the kid's legs like shift, and like, oh fuck, like you just have no idea. No, that movie's like smart.
It is.
It is. That was a really good movie.
And it came out the same year as Independence Day, I think. Yeah,
I think so because I remember seeing it. With my buddies, we saw that. We saw Independence Day. We saw that movie, and I think there was a Star Trek Next Generation movie out in that same year.
Yes, you are correct.
Insurrections, I think.
Yeah, it was Insurrection. Yeah. 98, 99. Yeah. That movie was. I liked it. I liked
it too. It's really.
And then they put out there was a straight to DVD sequel with Patrick Muldoon.
Oh, you know what? I think I didn't see the movie, but I saw that they did that.
There's no reason for it because the first one is so well done. You don't need it.
Have you gone back? Have either of you gone back to rewatch that movie?
Which one?
The Arrival.
Yeah. I love that movie. I watch it. I've seen it probably 10 times.
Tell you exactly when I last saw it. I loved it. Here, let's see.
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
I haven't seen it for a long time, but I know I've seen it a lot.
I should rent it because
it's really, really intelligent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and again, it
digital
came
copy of
out
that
right
movie.
when like you have your dumb, explosive Independence Day. Everybody's an idiot.
Yeah. Like
Not
I think
saying
I
that
saw,
movie's bad. I'm
I
just
think I
saying.
saw it like when it came like on HBO or Showtime or something like that.
Yeah,
Makes
no,
sense.
it must have been around 5 years ago or something that I saw it.
But yeah, it's been probably 20 years since I've seen it, or 15
It's
years.
got about 3 cast members from Beverly Hills 90210 in it. That's
That
awesome.
was like David. That was a David Towie film.
Mm.
He hasn't made very many actually. Yeah, the last thing he did was Riddick, 12 years ago. Huh. But he also made Pitch Black. That was good.
Yeah, Pitch Black was good. Really good.
Arrival. That was good. Yeah.
Are you talking about David Bowie?
Yeah, David Twohy. Yeah, he's the guy who made The Arrival.
Yeah, David Twohy is amazing. Like David Twohy, like co-wrote the script for the for The Fugitive.
He didn't also. He didn't do The Descent too, right? No, who did The Descent?
No. That was yeah. No, but David Twohy is amazing. Did you guys ever see the Getaway?
I don't think so.
The one with Mia Jovovich and Steve Zahn.
Oh, The Perfect Getaway? Yeah.
The Perfect Getaway. God, that movie's awesome, dude. That movie's awesome. And it's one of the few movies actually shot on Kauai that takes place in Kauai. Hawaii, if you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember seeing that in theaters, actually.
I loved that movie, man.
Remember Chris Hemsworth is in that movie, too.
Yeah, and the twist in that movie, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, you literally don't see it coming.
Yeah, and then it's like, yeah, it's a no fuck thing, but I admit I wasn't. It's like, okay. Okay, we're doing this. But yeah.
All right.
It's a good movie. All right.
You Debbie Downer, Cat. You're such a Debbie Downer. There. Okay.
That's on HBO Max if anybody wants to watch that one.
Which one?
A Perfect Getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. It's a fun movie. It's like a fever dream through half of it.
And then there's like a director's cut of that, I heard.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yeah. But David Twohy, I've always loved him. Like I want to say he did co-write the Fugitive from 1993.
He might have. Let's see.
And then he did Pitch Black, Riddick. I think he even did the Chronicles of Riddick, which is so embarrassingly horrible. That movie is a fucking mess. It's an
Timescape was the first movie he directed, but yes, he was a writer on The Fugitive.
Timescape.
He wrote The Fugitive, Terminal Velocity, Waterworld.
Yeah.
Oh, Terminal Velocity. Yeah, with Charlie Sheen. Yeah.
And then The Arrival, Pitch Black. He wrote G.I. Jane. He wrote Imposter with Gary.
He wrote G.I. Jane. Okay.
Yeah, Jane,
I actually kind of love that movie. So
he directed Below.
Whatever happened to the
Below is an amazing horror movie that takes place in a submarine. If you haven't seen
whatever happened to the reboot with Jada Pinkett Smith?
The reboot of what?
G.I. Jane. Remember
that? That.
Good one,
Steve. Oh, it looks like Twohy's finally working on his first film in 12 years. It's called Riddick Furia. It's filming currently. He's a writer and director.
They're making another Riddick movie, really?
Yeah, it's written and directed by David Twohy, produced by Vin Diesel, starring.
No kidding.
Yeah, right.
Last of the Furian race and notorious criminal outlaw Riddick. So okay. I don't know I don't understand why he stopped making movies, because 2013 was his last thing, and that was the last thing. He didn't do any TV shows in between or anything either. That's weird. He's been totally
very talented director, but yeah, maybe he just didn't find any work that spoke to him. You know, who knows? But
maybe the Riddick things, people are like, yeah, maybe no.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, but
I did like The Arrival though. That was good.
I did too.
I saw that around the same time I saw Invaders from Mars by Tobe Hooper.
Oh yeah.
What was the name?
I like Toby's stuff.
Okay, I did give The Arrival 3 stars, so I guess I didn't like it as much when I revisited it as opposed to when I first saw it, but I remember it still being
3 stars isn't bad.
Yeah, it's
Kiki Tony Johnson. Oh, look, somebody named Tony Johnson. I guess Tony was in the movie playing the neighbor, the kid.
I love Tony. Tony's awesome.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, they had Terry Polo in that movie, Lindsay Krause, Richard Schiff, Leon Rippey. Yeah, he used to be in. Leon Rippey is the guy you go to every time you need some gruff dude in a historical, American historical epic type, those types of things.
Yeah. So Leon Rippey for Dash Rendar.
Oh. Or how about, you know what? Honestly, how about Steve Zahn?
Yeah.
Well, he's too old now, but yeah.
He was just in Silo, man.
I love that Steve Zahn was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't like these droids.
I got Toy's first credit was being a writer on Critters 2, the main course.
Nice.
Oh, I love Critters 2. It's
and
terrible.
Then he wrote Warlock.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, Perfect Getaway was 2009. It doesn't feel that.
If Vin Diesel is filming the Riddick thing right now with Toy, that explains. I guess that means they really can't get the Fast and Furious finale off the ground. They're just gonna leave it with that major cliffhanger.
That's funny that you say that, Kat, because there's a lot of people talking right now. Like, are they filming the last fucking Fast and Furious movie? Nobody knows, because Vin Diesel constantly shares social media when those things are filming. Yeah. And he hasn't done a goddamn thing.
Fucking blew the budget up so bad.
Oh yeah.
After they lost what's his name? The director?
Justin Lin.
Yeah, after Justin Lin left, he blew the budget up, but called all his friends to come in and paid him enormous salaries. It was ridiculous what he did.
I don't know why
Universal all I want to see, guys, is I want to see a news report that says Vin Diesel has now taken over directing duties for the final, and I just want to see all the onset stuff of action. I just want to see it so bad, because I don't care how the final movie turns out. I just want to see funny social media shit that he's actually told all the other directors to go.
I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, writer, director, producer.
I have here. I thought it was a really fun movie. It was bonkers and stupid. I loved it. It was so fun.
And at the end, he goes, "This is dedicated to my buddy Paul Walker." That'd be so fucking
family. Fade to black.
That was a really
who knows, man. I know the movie hasn't even started filming yet, which is bizarre because those movies kept coming out really fast. So who knows what the fuck's going on, but I don't care.
Well, I thought they were supposed to film, once it was decided they were going to make it more than one movie for the storyline. I thought they were going to do them at the same time. And then for some reason, that was the same thing with Mission Impossible, and then that didn't happen either. But that was...
for some reason it didn't happen. I don't know why, but yeah. Probably because they're like, oh, fuck. X10 or whatever the fuck it's called. Fucking sucks. I actually liked it though. I liked it.
I do. I have the 4K steelbook on the shelf.
No, I've actually kind of liked it.
Was great.
Yeah, no, Jason Momoa was fucking great, man. Where he's painting the toenails of these corpses that he's got. No, he's fucking great.
Let's steal all their money. And that's so laughably bad. Like when the agent or whatever shows up at the Toretto house and they're talking about, the guys are not here, they're on a mission. It's like, the guys, they're on a mission in Italy. We're not on a mission in Italy. I'm like, why the fuck are you doing street racers for this shit? It's so bad, but it's funny.
The best thing about Fast X or whatever is that John Cena's character is nothing like the person he was in the movie before. Absolutely nothing. He's the villain. And then now he's just like this. He's basically like Peacemaker from the show.
even happier than that. He's like just total Uncle John now. I mean, he's just like just total Uncle John now. I mean, he's just
like Uncle. He's just like a goofball. It's like, no, dude, this guy was not a goofball. He was wanting to kill his blood brother in the movie before that.
And even though they came to an understanding at the end of the movie, it was like you could tell they weren't going to be going to family barbecues. You know, he's just letting them go.
And but you gotta love it though that he has a scene where he's in an airplane with a kid, and they go down into the belly of the plane. He's like, "Hey, we have a fucking what do you call it? What do you call it? Kayaking? He has a kayak boat that will turn into an airplane."
God, that movie cost around $225 million, and it made $726 million. I thought Fast 9 was horrible.
When he's telling his nephew to get into the kayak, and they're gonna like drop out of the airplane, you're like, what are we doing here? Is this Indiana Jones? And then all of a sudden it grows like propellers. You're like, Jesus Christ, dude. This franchise has certainly changed.
Yeah, and then the budget for Fast X, it ballooned to $378 million, and it made $714 million.
Yeah, they always do pretty good overseas, but yeah.
So if they had they spent an extra $153 million on that movie because Justin Lin's departure, and then giving extra salary. Which, why did Universal even approve these bigger salaries? I don't know. Because it's like the last movie didn't make $1 billion for you; it made $720. So you know what your neighborhood you're in, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin Lin told this movie to fuck off too, which is weird. Like, I think he just hated.
He was just done.
I think he hated Vin Diesel at that point. Yeah.
Yeah. I
think that was also something that happens that people. I mean, even though the same amount of people pretty much turned out for Fast X that saw Fast 9. It's just a budget problem made it less. Didn't work out. Sort of like with this latest Mission Impossible movie getting ballooning to somewhere between $300 and $400 million. It's like, yeah, you're not getting that money back.
Yeah, the problem.
That's the real reason the franchise is ending.
The problem with the Mission Impossible movies is that they don't have the character love. Say what you want about Fast and Furious, but I kind of love all the characters that are in those movies. Like, I love Han. I love. I don't love. Fucking Ludacris or whatever, but anyway, there's characters that you're like, okay, I want to follow these characters, and like in Mission Impossible, you're like, who the fuck are these people? Oh, there's Haley Atwell.
No, because as soon as you start liking somebody, they don't show up in the next film.
Exactly.
I really liked, but I love Luther though. He's in all of them. He's great.
He's the best. Yeah, he's one of the best parts of it.
Yeah, but Ilsa Faults, like, they just wrecked her, man. And I get it. She didn't want to be in any more of the movies. I get it, but they could have brought her out in a different way. But
well, she was open to being in more movies. She just didn't like what they wanted to do with her character. And then
she didn't want to be in a lot of the movies, and that's
her issue was that for whatever reason, Christopher McQuarrie and Tom Cruise really wanted to make her an official member of the team, and she's like, no. She's like, the whole appeal of my character is that she's like a double agent. You're not really sure about her.
Yeah, but then you shouldn't have read the script for fucking part 6, because in part 6 is when they fall in love. Yeah. Sorry. I blew the top off. I had a hat on. It blew right off. Yeah. Daniel's hot topic is going aggro right now. I don't know if we've read them all or not, but
yeah, we read them.
Yeah, we did. He was there was only 2 people watching. I'm not sure who else is watching. Maybe Bernie's still watching. I'm not sure.
Bernie, love you. Hope you're feeling good. Happy birthday. Happy late birthday again.
Yeah, I'm reading his page here for Justin Lin, and it doesn't even say that he dropped out of Fast 10.
Are you guys excited for Stranger Things, the 5th season? Do you not give a fuck? Or
I still haven't seen Stranger Things, so I
Oh shit! Okay. Well, then I know your answer. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
me too.
You know. Phantom Organist.
Oh, hey, you're here, dude. All right. Well, why don't you come and join us, dude? We're just fucking hanging out, man.
He didn't want to join.
All right, fine. Be that way. But yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to the final
me too.
Stranger Things.
I'd like to see how it wraps up.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's see how it wraps up. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hasn't been consistent as far as like how the first and second season really presented itself with like this ET vibe, but it couldn't. It had to move forward and had to change and all that stuff. And
yeah,
I know this one's going to be like a fucking blockbuster because from what I've heard, it's like every episode is 2 hours long, and they're dropping the first 4, I think, on Thanksgiving. So you're gonna get like fucking 8 hours of Stranger Things,
and then
again on like Christmas or something, they're gonna drop another couple. Yeah, I think that's great. I think that's great.
It's cool. I think it'll work out good.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
I'm dying.
Nice to see how it all ends.
You know, there's gonna be some characters that are gonna die. My guess is Jonathan dies.
Yeah, I see that.
Because he's worthless.
Yeah. I hope they all die. But we'll see.
Really?
Yeah, why not? It's the end. Unless they're going to try to do spin-off stuff, which I don't think. But
I don't think they're going to do that.
No, I don't think. We'll probably see 1 or 2 bite the dust, and then that'll be it. Maybe only 1.
All right, you guys, I gotta hit the sack.
Yeah, I think we should probably.
Yeah, this has been a fun video, but we're running out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
I was expecting more people to show up because I dropped the link everywhere, but
I am hosting a Jurassic Park marathon tomorrow.
Nice.
So I got to go to bed because everyone's showing up here about 10 o'clock in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning.
Wow. Right on.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
Well, have a good one.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And I think that'll do it for us for this free for all. We haven't done a free for all in a long time.
We haven't.
We should probably do them more often, I guess, but we'll see. See how it goes.
Happy the Friday the 13th. It's usually a good day for me, actually. I find money. I get things. It's like, oh, cool. So
yeah, I always found it to be a lucky day for me.
That's good. All right. So I guess that's from Kat and Steve. I guess we're signing off.
And Ben. Sayonara.